All good? I think
All
there's
right.
a delay of like 50
I want to
seconds.
say we are
Yeah, we
live.
are live.
Yeah, I think we are live.
We are live.
We'll give everyone a few seconds to hop in, to jump on this, and if you want to even check to see on your phone if we are live.
Yeah, it's working. I was just checking.
Okay.
People just hashtag chatbots in the chat because we are going to talk about some awesome stuff today.
Awesome. Cool. So this is Next Gen MLM Hacks Radio, and I've got a special guest with me today, Alan Farr, and he is I think for me, my go-to guy for Messenger Chatbots. And so I got him on. You guys are what, 8 hours ahead of us. And so thank you so much for being here. Just want to make sure everyone can hear us. And if you can't, please let us know. But I have Alan here. And can you just introduce yourself real quick here, Alan? A little bit about who you are?
Yeah, sure. So I just have an agency like everyone else does right now. So we are doing just lead generation for local businesses, online businesses, and pretty much like everything. We have a four people team, and just growing and growing. We are only doing like lead generation through Facebook and Messenger bots, which I think is the next opportunity right now, because like it's a lot, and I'm going to talk about like why is this so important right now and why the traditional methods are working like slower and slower.
Okay, excellent. We're going to dive into more of this Messenger chatbot. It's kind of a new thing, isn't it? How old would you say it is?
Yeah, actually it's like 2 years old, but it became like mainstream just about 8 to 9 months ago. It was August, September last year when it became mainstream, and you could really start building some clever bots.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's several platforms, right? And you're going to be talking about one of them, right?
Yeah, there are a lot. We have ChatFuel, we have ManyChat, and there's a lot more, but these two are the biggest one and the go-to ones if you like want to be like really reliable right now. Okay, so I'm going to talk about ManyChat, because like ChatFuel is more oriented to developers, people who know how to code, and ManyChat is more like user-friendly and oriented to marketers and people who don't have that coding expertise.
Okay, that sounds great. I kind of got introduced to it through some programs that I've been working on myself, and so I'm really excited to learn a little bit more from you as well. So I know you had some things set up for us to kind of just give a simple introduction to Messenger chatbots. How do you want to start?
So I can show you a basic thing, and then I can like explain you why those bots are so important and so on fire right now.
Super awesome. So if you want to take over, I think it was a screen share or something that you want to do.
I can give you a screen share right now. So like this is my personal brand bot, and I'm going to show you something really quick. Like the bot actually is linked to my business page and to all the business page, and it's basically some automation that lets you create conversation with your leads, with your customers. And also the biggest and most important part is that you create a list of subscribers just as you do with like emails. But the thing is, you can really create conversation inside Messenger, because people like are used to reading emails and just maybe clicking a button and going to the next email. But if Messenger, they are used to talking with their friends and really engaging. So you can create like integration like this one, where let's say I have a Messenger quiz, and this is my flow where I teach and I show people what you can accomplish with Messenger. It's a simple quiz. Let's go a bit through it. So basically there are 8 questions, and at the end of the quiz you take a score on how good are you at messenger marketing. So it asks me, Alan, you know how many people use Facebook, you always have these options down here, like let's say 1.3 billion. And the really cool part is that on your end, you can automate all these messages. So you can create different answers for, let's say, for the next question for local businesses. I can create a separate and actually one message for that, one message for online businesses, and you can like adjust your communication based on what that person clicked on. So yeah, basically we can just go through this quiz. And
as we go through this quiz real quick, Alan, some people might be wondering, you may have said it, how do people get to the Messenger chatbot? Where do they get access, or yeah, where do they enter from?
We can enter them through a lot of things. You can use like buttons in your website, for example. We can use links. I can give you some examples after. You can even take a link and send that to people, and they click the link and it opens the Messenger tab. You could also go on, let me show you, like we have in here, like on my profile, and we can integrate that with this send message button. So you can enter again through inside Messenger. There are a lot of opportunities, and like even through Facebook ads or like customer chats on different pages. I can show you that as well. Like I have this, I've just set it up for myself. Like at the end of here, it will open this Messenger bubble. You can click, you see chat now, and it will open a Messenger where you can do customer support and so on. I won't push that because it will close this Messenger we've just started.
Right. So that's actually just real quick here. I think for those who are trying to understand all this for the first time, it is a very interactive way for someone to connect with you, right?
Yeah, it's extremely interactive, and the power is that because I can like qualify people into different segments of my audience. So if you tell me you'd like to make like more money, or if you tell me you want more freedom, I can just like divide that communication. And for people who want more money, I'm talking with them in a way and telling them about money, and to the other, like I'm talking about freedom and what's important for them. And that's the really, really powerful thing with Messenger bots. And also you get 80 to 90% like open rates, like 40 to 50 click-through rates, which is amazing compared with email, which is like 20% if you're a good marketer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
And also the thing is, like I'm using it for lead generation, and almost everyone who is using to get traffic and has something to sell, it's a great way to create that audience. Because until I learned about Messenger bots, I was doing lead generation for local businesses and online businesses, as I was telling you, but I was paying for the ads every single time I wanted to do something. Like I was working with local restaurants, and we had that, like every time you had a new offer, every time you had a new event, you should have to go inside Facebook and pay for the ads. But now we create that database inside Messenger, and we can like reach all those people every single time we want. And for now, it's for free.
And then just real quick here, people may not know the platform ManyChat, which this is running off of ManyChat, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you had said about lead generation, and just to be clear, when someone clicks on, like you said, for example, freedom, that person will go in a pool or a category in ManyChat for freedom, correct? Is that how that works? And then the other one will go in there, or no?
I'm actually using tags. I'm tagging people with that, and then I'm adjusting the communication.
Yeah, so that's how you can separate people out, as you had said in through ManyChat. Then.
Yeah, and also right now, like for 3 or 4 months ago, they also implemented like payments inside Messenger, which is really cool. And I can show you a form where you can pay. Like if you see here, like I finished the quiz, and I asked it to give my score, and based on all my answers, I'm generating like a custom score based on all these answers. It's just like a basic calculator. And it will give me your score. And yeah, it will take a bit to make all that. And I have like 50%. So yeah, this is the cool part. And for example, if you want to see the payments flow, because you can take, like, I have this work with Alan flow, and I have these buy buttons on here. Like, I just click the button and it opens up. You can like just add, also your email is already filled in, just put a card and you're good to go.
Wow.
So that's really powerful.
Yeah. Super powerful.
Yeah. And right now I was building like a way we can integrate that to restaurants. So we can really, I have a menu for the restaurant. They can go through the products and add them to cart and go to checkout and so on. And so they will pay through Messenger. Right now it's only available through Stripe. So you should have a Stripe account to integrate that with Messenger.
Got it. So any type of business, let's see, hair salons, gyms, any of those types of service places can implement this type of bot, and then people can purchase that type of whatever service.
Yeah, of course. Yes. I think I can stop the share screening so we can see. Okay. So yeah, basically every business can, because all these businesses like create a database, and even if you don't take payments through that or make reservations, but you have all that customer base you can now talk to. Because like, if you think about restaurants, for example, like how many restaurants do you know or you went through and like they asked you for your email address? And even if they do that, you won't read their emails. But now in Messenger, they can reach to you.
Yeah, totally. So let's go a little bit deeper into this idea of Messenger bots. You had touched on how people can enter these bots, and you kind of shared a few examples. Can you dive into a little bit more of that?
In examples, for example?
Yeah.
Like
how people can use these Messenger bots, yeah.
You can do like everything. If you have that hair salon, for example, you can make appointments. I'm actually integrated that with Calendly and just like working. I created a calendar for that hair salon, and we are taking appointments right through Messenger, which is really cool. Then, for example, people who have webinars, we can integrate that and subscribe people to the webinar through Messenger, and then retarget them based if they went to the webinar or if they didn't go to the webinar.
Yeah,
so it's really powerful. I know real estate agents, like everything right now.
Excellent. So when people start using these things, what can they expect? Would it be fair to say that it's something that people will be open to, or what are the expectations when implementing something like this?
Implementing it has a learning curve. You have to like go into the platform and learn about the platform. Also, I have a course, but ManyChat has also a free course you can go through. It's really good. Just go take that, and you can learn a lot about bots and how to use the platform actually. Now, you have to get some experience before creating a bot, but it's really simple to do that.
Is as far as what features there are that are really cool with ManyChat, since that's what where you're focused with. What are some of the interesting things there?
Okay, so the basic and the main advantage ManyChat has over the other platforms, and let me show share the screen again. Okay. So I can show they have a flow builder, which makes a huge difference between like all these platforms. Because let me show you. Let's go through this account actually, because I was telling you about the restaurant integration that I was building. So I have it here, And I have this make an order integration. Now I'll just make it bigger. But the thing is, they have this like flow builder where you can see all the messages, and with all these lines, you can understand how you can go through the bot. So for example, I have this, like, let me make it a little bit smaller right now. I have this, like, this message where it's add to cart or view order. And you can see these lines going to the next message, asking how many pieces do they want. And then based on their answer, I'm giving them different tags and so on. And it's really easy to see how your bot is going. Maybe this is a really like extreme one, and let me see if I find.
Let's dumb it down. No.
Yeah, like for example, like this one. It's a basic message where we are sharing the location of the restaurant, and then I have 3 buttons if they also know about the hours or make a reservation on the contact us. And I have it's really easy to see. This goes to the open hours flow, and that's a different flow. And that way you can go through everything.
Right. And a flow basically means a series of answers and replies, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. So for everyone who's watching this and never seen ManyChat, that was an example of the platform. And obviously there's a small learning curve. And as Alan had said, that ManyChat does a pretty good job in giving tutorials on how to use it, right?
Yeah, we can link that in the comments.
Sure, absolutely. Where do you see ManyChats going, or I should say Messenger bots going? Where do you see this whole technology going, and what should people do now if they're interested?
Like they should really start this, because like with everything, like email at the beginning was amazing. Right now, Messenger is amazing. And if you were waiting for another opportunity, right now, Messenger is that opportunity. But in 1 year or 2 years, they might not, because you get to understand that people come and use Messenger, and a lot of marketers start implementing these bots, and people will get used and bored with these bots. Now, the good thing is that we are starting to integrate that with artificial intelligence. You don't have to do that right now, but it's a possibility, and in the future, people are going to go like more on that side, because we can automate like customer services. Like you have a restaurant and people ask a lot of questions, or you have a bank and people ask a lot of customer support questions. And integrating that with a good AI can do that customer support job really, really good.
Excellent. Yeah, and I find that people want to be, or they want to feel good. They want to feel like they are important, and Messenger bots takes it to that level, right?
Yes. Like from my like 3-4 years of doing marketing, what I've learned and what I understand is whenever you have something, you have to promote it, and you have to be consistent on getting your message and your brand out there. Because, for example, you have 3 or 4 competitors, but whenever you have one which is advertising to you a lot, that's on your top of your mind. For example, you have like 3-4 restaurants. Only one is advertising every single day to you. Next day you are going to go to town, you will at least consider going to that place. Maybe you won't go, but you'll consider, and sometimes you'll go. And that's the power of being consistent and being there, so people can see you. And it goes for businesses, for personal brands, and for everyone.
Yeah. And I think people who actually go through a Messenger bot are actually a little bit more qualified, would you say?
Yes. They are more techy, let's say, because like a lot of new people who see Messenger for the first time might get lost inside the bot, but people start to learn these things, and you can qualify your people, because you can ask questions. For example, I have different flows. I'm asking people, okay, do you have a business? If they say they have a business, I'm asking them about their income. like monthly income. So I can give them, okay, I can give them like consulting options or like course options and so on. So I can like help them based on their levels.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's the really neat thing about it. And it takes your personal touch to another level.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. What's something that people should be doing now just to maybe get started, or maybe consult with you just to see if it's a right fit for them?
Yeah, what you should, and I think every business has like a website or a funnel or some kind of page. Just implement that customer chat I showed you on that page, so you can start building the list. But because every single time a person gets on that website and asks you a question, he's already subscribed to your list, so you can contact him that way. And just try if you do Facebook ads or other types of ads, just try to integrate bots, because that way you're doing like one time you're doing the ad and then you're communicating for free. Just try to use Messenger as a destination for your ads.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then send them to your page or landing page or wherever you want to send them.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, what's the best, maybe 3 tips, or what's the best tip you can give to someone who's brand new to Messenger Chatbot?
So the best tip would be to start, because the earlier you can start building that database, and even if you don't use it now, you'll be so happy that you have it built in 2 or 3 months. Now, and also get inside ManyChat, because it's the easiest to use. They are always developing it. Take that free course and just open your mind to the opportunity, so you can see how many things you can do.
Yeah.
Also,
absolutely.
if you are in a niche, for example, this is another tip you can do. And I can share my screen so I can show you this. Like, there's a website called chatbottle.co. Go in there. Let's say you have, I don't know, let's go with the basic restaurant. Okay, you have a restaurant. You want to see how that bot can help you. You'll type there restaurants, and you'll get all these restaurants. So just go over like 3 or 4. A lot of them don't have bots working really well, but you will find 1 or 2 or 3 that have really good bots. And you just type this message, and you can start seeing what others are doing, and you can see the power of Messenger bot.
Nice.
So yeah,
that's a really cool one. I didn't know that existed, so that's pretty cool. And there's just going to be more and more people using Messenger chatbots 6 months to a year from now, right?
Exactly. So better to be fast and just start right now.
Yeah.
Because also you have to think from Facebook's point of view. They are developing this new channel, and right now Messenger has a lot more users as Facebook as a platform. So more people are on Messenger than even on Facebook. So they are developing all these platforms, and they are going to monetize that platform. And they might make you pay for Messenger bots. I don't know right now. Now it's free. That's the opportunity. Just hop on, and we as marketers just have to adjust always after the trends.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm thinking here, Alan, can you summarize a little bit about what we've just talked about today overall, from like what's the basic chatbot idea to how to use it, and just summarize?
Okay, that's going to be hard because we talked about a lot. So the basic thing is that you have to build that audience for yourself, and it's all about the audience and having that list of emails and now Messenger people in your Messenger database, so you can communicate with them, because that is the most important. If you are a personal brand, a business, you have a database and you have to start communicating with that database so people can learn and develop a relationship with you and so on. And the bot just helps you do that really, really well right now. You have those open rates so people can actually see your messages and read them, not only just get an email and delete it instantly. And that's the opportunity. you can really get to communicate with your subscribers.
Right. And really, I want to make this as a point, which is Messenger bots are direct messages, whereas emails can be spam, right?
Yes.
So do you want to talk about that for a second? Because there is a big difference. You're not going to get spam per se on Messenger bot, right? Because it's not something that I can reach out to you and just talk to you through a bot.
Exactly.
It's you talking to me, right? So
exactly. So all of these bots, if you just go and type stop inside the chatbot, you are going to be unsubscribed and the business cannot reach you anymore. So it's really easy to get out of that. So if you don't want that business to talk to you, just type stop. It's really easy and you're out.
Right.
So you're not going to get spam.
Yeah. With email, it's kind of similar, unsubscribe, but at the same time, people get spammed too much on email, right?
Yeah, because with email you can sell your database. So you are building, I don't know, 10,000 people email, and I'm coming to you and I'm selling that to you. So you'll start spamming those people. But with Messenger, you cannot do that because that audience is linked to your Facebook page, and you cannot sell and do that shady things.
Yeah. Cool. So I am very impressed with what you have shown me so far, and I know a lot of people want to know a little bit more about how they can maybe hire you or ask you some questions. So how do people get in hold of you?
Okay, so I have a Facebook group where I'm teaching people about chatbots, about Facebook ads, and you just join us and you learn a lot because I'm posting a lot of videos, educational messages, and just from Facebook ads and Messenger chatbots. I also have a course that teaches you how to start building bots and even how to sell that to other businesses, because that's another huge opportunity. You can start creating these bots because people and business owners are not aware of them. You can go to people and build those bots for them, and then get paid, and also offer monthly services and so on.
Excellent.
So yeah, just you can get and reach me inside the group, and we can talk from there and so on.
Awesome. We'll make sure I put that link, or that Facebook group link in the post for this, and it'll get people to check you out. And is there any last comments you want to share that I forgot maybe, or you want to just say real quick?
I don't know. Do we have some questions from people, or we don't have any questions right now?
We had some people show up. There's no questions. For those who are watching this replay though, and if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in, and I think Alan or someone will get back to you about those answers. But find them on the group as well. And so I really appreciate you, Alan, and we'll stay in touch for sure. And thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Eric, for this opportunity, and hope your people will start using Messenger bots because they're really, really cool.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much.
Cool. Thanks also.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.